Hello and welcome
to the Story Is podcast
with Katie
and Amanda.
Coming to you live. Well, not live.
Well,
live from a new location in Richmond, Virginia. If you'll notice our new gorgeous background.
Yeah, we would tell you where we are, but we're not spawned, so they're not getting free publicity.
Spawned? Okay.
You
Sponsored. I see. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm
spawned?
Please.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. One day. Also, it feels like we had a really great clip from the last episode, so we do unfortunately have to match that.
Oh, the energy has to be as high?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Well,
that's
I'll try and say something super deranged.
No pressure.
Great.
So the last episode, our sweet producers, Tomi, was like, hey, so people don't know who you are. Oh. So we're going to try this again.
Okay.
You go first.
Oh, no. You go first this time.
Me first. Okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Katie. I'm the owner of Trope in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a romance-only bookstore. Perhaps you've heard of her. If not, you should. We opened in March. We started out in a cutie little bus, but that's not really so much about me. It's more about my business. Let's talk about me. Oh. I'm from Arkansas. I am 34.
Shh. Why would you put your age out there? You put your height and weight
I'm
too?
in my 30s. I'm originally from Arkansas, and I am a transplant, as everybody is here in Charlotte, and I've been here for 13 years? 12 years? Something like that.
12.
Anyway, I like sports, and my favorite color is green. So now you know something about me.
Okay.
Oh, and I have a dog named Nigel, and he's the prince of our household.
Yeah, that feels like you really buried the lead there. Well, Nigel would like the record to reflect that he is the most important member of the family.
Tiny prince.
And he's judging every one of us
with
that one blue eye. All right, well, I'm Amanda. I am still working my 9-to-5 job.
Boo.
Yeah. I'm looking at you.
I'm trying.
I am from Richmond, Virginia originally, but I have been in Charlotte for almost as much time as I was being raised in Richmond. Isn't that crazy?
So are you from Charlotte now? Would you say I'm from Charlotte?
I feel like that is like loosely what everybody says, because finding a real Charlottean is like finding a unicorn, because we're all from somewhere else.
That's right.
So no, I don't claim that I'm from Charlotte, but Charlotte is home. I am not into sports, but like will root for your team.
Are you not going to give us your age, or just me?
I will not be giving you my age.
Okay, cool.
I'm 34 plus something. You'll never know. And if I keep this forehead frozen, you'll really never know.
Hilarious.
But they say the hands always tell the age. Anyways,
they
that's an entirely different discussion. My favorite color is also green. Copycat. I was on this earth first.
I said it first.
I'm a May baby, so really I own green. Emerald green to be exact. You're welcome.
Well, I am a Capricorn, and I was born in December, so I also have green.
Is that because of Christmas? Is that what you're claiming? You're claiming Christmas green? That's a weak argument. Anyways, I am not into sports, but I will support your team. I will be there for a tailgate, and I will learn all the necessary fight songs, cheers, etc.
You're a good one.
I am a good fair weather fan.
You really are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have a few things we have to talk about up top. Now that we've gotten to know each other a little bit more.
Great. Excellent.
Do you want to go first?
No, you can go first, because I'm a kind and benevolent friend.
No, you just want me to go first. It's fine. Okay, I want to talk about Sabrina Carpenter's new album.
Okay, great.
Tiny claps. I love her so much. I am so excited. Manchild.
I was going to say, guys, for those who are not familiar, Manchild.
The new single, it's so good.
She is about to roast Barry in the best possible way.
He had a song that says, "Don't embarrass me, motherfucker." And what did he do?
Embarrassed.
Exactly.
Okay, may I take a sidestep here?
Please.
Do you think Barry...
Keoghan.
Yes. Sorry.
Her ex, for those of you who do not keep up with pop culture as we do, we're going to force you to.
Yes.
But here's the story.
Or
they dated.
You can use this as the Cliff's Notes. Like, we are the Cliff's Notes version.
Oh,
of
okay.
Pop culture
Okay, well, let's back it up to roughly 18 months ago.
Okay.
They meet on a red carpet. She writes a dope-ass song about him. It's fabulous. The whole album comes out. She sings a song, you know the one, "Don't Embarrass Me, Motherfucker." That's about him.
Yep.
He's in the music video, literally in the music video.
So he co-signed.
And also, I guess we should say, Barry Keoghan, he is an actor, Oscar winner. Oscar
nominee at the very least.
He was in Saltburn. You know the scene at the end where he dances. You know, if you know, you know. That's him. Anyway, they dated, and it was good. Also, shout out to a short queen taking a short king.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank God.
She didn't take a tall one.
The Lord's work. Thank you.
From our tall girls.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm 5'10", just in case you've never met me in real life. So all of you girlies out there who are under... let's say 5'8".
Careful.
Under 5'8", we're dating the mans that are 6'2" and older.
Older?
I mean taller. Thank you. 6'2" and taller. Stop. Save some for the rest of us, please. Thank you.
Oops.
Thank you.
I did my work.
Yeah,
I took a short king, so you're welcome. To my tall baddies, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so do we think Barry and Irishman, this feels very important?
It's giving rom-com.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, do we think that he officially like put out the statement that he struggles with substance abuse to like get ahead of whatever she's about to tell us? It just feels like the timing is
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Because Barry, it was no surprise to us. Like, love you dearly. We support you and your journey, but it was not a surprise to the rest of us.
Okay. Well, I think that proud of him for saying he needed help. So
absolutely.
That's good. I don't have any further comments on this.
Okay, great.
Because I don't,
Is that your first topic?
The new album?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the
press images? Absolutely.
What do you think about that?
I think it's fantastic. I love it.
It sparked a big conversation online. Big debate.
Really?
You have not seen this?
No.
Come across your desk?
No. I haven't been as chronically online in the last couple of days than I
Boy, let me tell you. So the still frames came out from the album for the cover.
Yes.
And it is suggestive, as she always is, pushing the envelope. But she is... let's back up too. The name of the album is called Man's Best Friend, and she is on all fours.
I see
with the collar and the dog collar, and I'm sure lovely gentleman has her by the hair. I'm sure he's great.
I'm sure he's fantastic.
He's great.
Very interesting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's just been a lot of it's just caused a discourse.
Are people
online.
mad?
Yeah. Well, the people on the internet kind of stay mad.
But I feel like pop music should push boundaries.
I agree, and I think the point is like that is what it's supposed to do, right? Like I think the point is to like start a conversation.
We're talking
and, like,
about
taking back like femininity and sexuality and like saying, hey, this is okay, we can do this.
Also, why is
if you're consenting?
Oh,
and but it's sparked a debate. But all I can see is like next rom-com, because the rom-coms are back, baby. The Materialists. Look no further.
Are we going to talk about it?
Well, we talked about it last week.
Okay. Well, there's been some updates since last week.
Let's hit me.
Mm-hmm. So Dakota is officially on the market again.
Yes.
Dakota Johnson is the meat in this sandwich, and I'm so jealous.
The meat betwixt
Pedro
and Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Literal Captain America.
Mm-hmm. Captain America himself. So she
I'm sweating now
famously has been dating and engaged to Chris Martin. They have had some on and off, but they were engaged. They have recently, or at least recently, announced that they've called it quits.
Mm-hmm. Chris Martin of Coldplay.
Correct. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Of Coldplay fame.
They've been together for quite some time too.
Yes.
Like 6 or 7 years.
They've
long time.
had some like breaks, if you will.
Sure.
But most recently engaged. Like very
also,
serious.
just again for our pop culture girlies who this might not be your forte, he was previously with Gwyneth Paltrow, father of
Apple and Moses.
Martin, which.
And Moses, don't forget about
Of course, Moses, but Apple is the one that,
Oh, got it.
the Hot Goss is always about.
Oh, really?
Continue on. Back to Dakota.
Anyways, so Dakota is now on the market.
Single as a Pringle, some might say.
If you've seen any of these press interviews, the chemistry is chemistrying.
I'm going to hold your hand. when I say this. She has absolutely stoked Pedro.
I am so envious.
It has happened. I feel
everything.
it in
Dakota,
my bones.
do it for the girls. Give us all the insight. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I was going to like hold space.
Oh.
Maybe a little. Oh, were you going to do it?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I don't like that finger. Give me the pinky.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
A moment for
so
Pedro.
You're Ari in this.
A moment for Pedro. Okay.
Yeah.
It's right. Please tell me they did. He's wearing her sweater at the concert.
Yes.
Can't.
So again,
I just want to kick my little feet.
They were filming the movie, and Pedro and Dakota go to a Stevie Nicks concert
because they're besties.
Correct. Which, like, also,
I
if
hope
that's
that
all
they
I
are.
can get, I want to be a bestie too.
I'm just smiling to myself.
He is wearing her sweater.
I love it.
At the show.
And she confirms in an interview that is her
Correct.
sweater.
Yes.
And she also says, he like steals my clothes. What does that mean? When does he steal your clothes, babe?
Is he wearing it with the boots?
Stop.
The boots are so important
The boots are very
to the
important.
culture.
They really are. I fear we cannot continue to talk about Pedro, or this is just going to become a Pedro fan account, which is fine.
Again,
also, I want you to know
subscribe, Pedro.
I want you to know that Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin are on my list of things to discuss. Great job.
Yeah. Okay. So to be very clear, when we do our little like pop culture moments, Katie and I go into it blind. We take our own notes, as you'll see us referencing our phones, for topics, and we do not share them with each other. So you guys are getting to know what we want to talk about as we are getting to know what we want to talk about.
I think it feels more fun that way.
Yeah.
I think so.
Life's little surprises.
But while we're talking about makeups and breakups and who's stooping who, et cetera, for the sports girlies out there, hi queens, I'm your girl. I understand. Just hang with me here for 1 second. Okay, so I know that you don't care about this, but big breaking news in football this week. Aaron Rodgers has signed a new deal. I know. But he had, anyway, short version, he made this huge deal last year with the Jets, Jets, Jets. Apparently it was going to be a whole thing. They were going to be awesome, and he was going to save the day, hero status. That did not happen.
Literally hurt, right?
Literally blew out his Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Game 1 on like the 4th snap. It was insane.
Good for me knowing that.
Proud of you. It was kind of embarrassing because it was on kind of a lame duck like thing. It wasn't even like athletic. He like boop, like 2 steps. Not me, an athlete, be like, not athletic. Clock it. But he literally took 2 steps and like fell over, and he's like, the season was done.
Isn't that how like a lot of Achilles injuries happen though? It's like normal, like.
What about me says to you, doctor? Okay, right. Anyway,
history.
My point being, he hurts himself. It's a total flop of a season. The Jets are terrible. Sorry, Jets fans. And anyway, so he is like, hey, gotta go. Gotta jet on out of here.
And he goes
See what
to?
I did there?
Yeah.
Jet on out of here.
What a pun.
So anyway, so he signed a new deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. And congratulations, I guess, because in said photo of him signing his deal, our guy has a ring on the finger.
Yeah.
And he famously dated Shailene Woodley. He also dated Danica Patrick, thank you.
Olivia Munn, yeah.
Oh, yes, Olivia.
Yeah.
Yes, so he's had like a string of very, very notable ladies. And the word on the street, though, is that he was dating a normie. And now he's married.
I'm not an Aaron
I don't know.
Rodgers fan,
I don't really have anything else to add to that. I just think it's interesting that like such a big celebrity was able to get married and literally nobody knew until he did this little photo op and had a ring on.
He's like kind of weird, isn't he?
Well, let's be nice.
Okay.
We're big, we're kind of big time podcasters now. We got to be careful about what we say. But I do think he's weird.
To take the heat from Aaron.
You know what?
Rodgers.
I do. I think you're not wrong. I think he might be a little
He's odd.
different.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I know he likes like a mind altering sort of substance. I know he's very into that, and
he doesn't like a vaccine.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's really the extent of Aaron Rodgers.
I think he does ayahuasca. I think he's an ayahuasca boy.
Okay, so he's like,
I don't know, do with that information what you will, but I do think it's interesting.
Sailing down the river blue and just like
sure.
Great. I have some actual good news. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers fans. Congratulations
to your man. He's married. What do you have? What's good news? Tell me, because we need it.
Tiki. Are you on Tiki Talk?
I'm not on Tiki Talk.
Okay, Tiki the dog.
Oh, yes.
Tiki got adopted.
He did?
He went to his forever family.
Oh my God, that's forever family.
Forever family. I think her name is Isabel. She is a sweet, sweet angel of a human. Muddy Paws Rescue in New York City. I'm going to plug them because she is out here doing the work for them.
Aww.
He went to his forever family. I sobbed.
Yay, Tiki.
Yeah, if you're not...
Is it Tiki?
Tiki.
Tiki,
please.
So
Put some respect on his name.
I'm so sorry. Won't
Tiki,
happen
my
again.
extremely shut down foster dog, and we followed him days
of
1
course,
through
yes.
like 43. And
it's like a bones,
day.
no bones day. Do you remember
Yes.
that on TikTok?
Man.
Do you guys remember that?
COVID
Bones,
times.
no bones? What a time to
Wasn't
be
that
alive
COVID
during
times?
TikTok. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rip. He has some new dogs now. Pugs, obviously. He
Sorry,
kept
I really
the theme.
brought us down immediately.
Yeah, that was a happy moment, and then you brought me right back down to earth. So thanks.
Okay, so, well, staying on our little TikTok trend here for 1 second. There's this thing trending right now, and it's your 90 in a
35.
Yeah, you've seen this.
Of course.
What's the song that you are doing 90 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour zone? What is your song? I thought about this all week.
Well, funny you should mention this because...
Is it also on your list?
No.
Oh.
But you can't see behind the camera, but our friend Amanda is also here in the room with us. She's momaging tonight.
Yeah, she's playing producer for us.
Thank you so much for your hard work. We were in the car earlier today, and King of My Heart came on.
Stop.
And I looked at Amanda and said, this is my 90 and a 35.
What?
King of my heart, body, and soul. Absolutely. And all at once.
She's too stunned to speak. Are you serious? That's it? That's the one?
Yeah. Would you think it was going to be Cruel Summer?
No, I didn't even think it was going to be a Taylor song.
Oh, what do you think it was going to be?
For Non-Blondes.
Well, that is my favorite song. What's going on? That is hands down my favorite song. I will die on this hill.
I'm gooped and gagged. I'm shocked that is not it.
I'm just. I might also.
What
have
about a Dashboard
1,000.
confessional song?
Don't get me started. Don't do it. Don't do it. Screaming infidelities might get me going.
I'm stunned.
Okay.
King of my heart of all.
Yes.
Wow.
No.
Okay. Well, it's a great song. I'm not okay.
Clip
Whoa.
She's gonna catch smoke from the community.
Don't clip it. Don't clip it. That is not true. I'm a Swiftie, and you know this. Do not come for me.
Okay. I would like the record to reflect.
I'm just surprised it is that Taylor song.
Who converted you to Swiftyism?
Of course, it was you.
Thank you.
What do you mean? Look dead in the camera. Hi, it was Amanda. She converted me. Are you happy now?
I took her to one Eras Tour show, and she was ready to go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the part where you say, "Hey, Katie, what's your song?"
Oh, sorry, I forgot we were doing that. What's your song?
God.
I'm deeply invested in this.
Oh, I can tell. Thanks so much for asking.
Deeply.
You know what? I'm not even going to tell you now.
Yes, you
It's fine.
are.
The moment's lost.
The people want to know.
Only for you, dear readers. She's not here. My song is 23 by Miley Cyrus.
Do I know that song?
Okay. Clip that. That's embarrassing. 23. She asked me how many bottles. I say 23. Do not make me sing. Do not do this to me right now.
I won't.
Put on my J's and dance the whole night away.
Tomi, this is a great time for us to buy some rights and use that in the pod.
I'm embarrassed for you right now. Are you serious? Like, for real? You do not know this song?
Hand to God. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm old.
Okay.
Is this also the time that I tell them I've never seen High School Musical?
Don't do this. Clip it. They're gonna go. Okay? Let's not do that to you. Not today. We'll come back to High School Musical later. But
okay.
Are you really 23?
No, I couldn't.
The waitress asked how many
Gun
bottles.
to my head. I'm dead.
Put on my J's and dance the whole night away.
The phrase "put on my J's" has never left my mouth.
I quit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm proud of you. Thank you. I've outlasted
Well, we made
you.
it 3 episodes. Hope you like it.
We're great friends. I promise you.
That's insane. I cannot believe that.
What do you mean that's insane? There's going to be somebody out there also that has
I don't
never
know
heard
what
that song.
that can't be possible.
I'm more familiar with her newer work.
Okay.
Post Hemsworth.
We're gonna move. I can't. Let's move into the book report of the week because I'm upset now.
Wait, there's one more topic that I would like for us to discuss. Okay. Tay's Independence Day.
I forgot we haven't recorded since then.
This is very important. Please see previous clip.
Okay.
Taylor now
you can hold my finger now.
Thank you. Taylor now owns all of her masters
One
again.
for Taylor. Okay, you're done now.
Also, I'm sure you saw the images of them at the Stanley Cup Finals. Last night, you haven't seen these images?
No,
Amanda and I talked.
No, I haven't.
Earlier today.
Now, what I did see is what Page 6 posted from the wedding that they went to of
Taylor and Travis's
friend, and they posted a photo of the card. It looked like the invitation, but it wasn't because it was at the wedding.
Yeah, I think maybe it was like the name cards, like where the table setting, maybe.
Well, somebody was either doing something real shisty, or somebody got fired. I don't know what it is, but the card said Taylor and Travis Kelce. And I'm sorry, that's not an accident.
Well, you know,
that's
they also
crazy.
sat him at table 13 too.
Oh, of course I saw that.
Which, if the bride is watching,
hi Taylor, congratulations. Maybe no, congratulations.
I mean the actual bride, the bride that we know of.
Well, I was talking about, you were talking about
table
Taylor.
13.
Well, I know,
but that's cute. Give it its moment.
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
You know what? If they are married, I am so happy for them.
Sign NDAs. You think she's not at a wedding
we
with
do have that on good authority.
Very good authority.
Is this
say no further? No.
Stop. Podcast.
No.
So here's what I think happened there. I think that Taylor needs no Swift. Do you know what I mean? Like, it gives sort of Madonna energy, or like one word.
Okay. I think this is a stretch. I see where you're going with this, but I do think it's a stretch.
But also, that is a fairly short, like, card. I don't know what the other, like, people at the table looked like. Maybe it was just, listen, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. She'll tell us when she's ready.
I'm here to tell you right now that if the card being short, you stack their names, or you put Taylor fucking Swift's name on a card. It's Taylor Swift and Travis. Get serious.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
Correct.
Yeah.
There was room on the card.
Yeah.
So
Taylor Swift's boyfriend. That's what it should have said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift
and her boyfriend.
Taylor and man. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
She is the queen.
Taylor and tight end. Done.
Number
87. Right? That's his number, right?
Yes.
Nailed it.
Can we go to book report now? Because I really have a lot to talk about.
Okay. Wait. What book are we talking about first? What are you talking about first?
It doesn't matter. I can do either one.
Are we allowed to talk about the book club book?
I'm not done with it yet, so let's hold off on that. Let's talk about one that we both finished this week. Let's talk about Problematic Summer Romance. You guys, the new Ali Hazelwood. It is so good.
Is it your favorite, Ali?
Is it my favorite Ali?
You like that more than Bride or Deepened?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Do you
disagree?
I don't necessarily disagree.
I don't love to pick favorites. I like them all. But if I had to choose, yes.
I don't know. Is it my favorite?
Yeah, but did you really love Bride?
No, but I really liked Deepened. You didn't like Deepened as much. Did you not like the MMC?
I don't know. No, it was fine. No, I liked Deepened.
Fine.
No. I liked Deepened. I was upset with Deepened because I wanted to see this magical, mystical list that we kept talking about the whole time, and we never saw the list.
Which, to be fair,
the list it's
in the community. It is a known thing. We did find that out.
That's right.
At book club.
Oh, should we do our spoiler alerts at this point?
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Spoiler
for the new Ali Hazelwood Problematic Summer Romance. At all, I guess. If we really want.
I do feel like there is going to be some conversation that
okay.
I will try
this
not to
warning.
spoil the end of book club book for you.
Oh, please don't. Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Is this where you're at?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm picking. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it is so freaking good. Hi, Ali. I know you're going to see this. Love you. You're so fucking smart. This book is brilliant. It's an age gap. It's set in Italy. Mm-hmm. He's got an accent.
Brother's best friend.
Yeah. Our girl is super smarty pants. We've got another woman in STEM. I am obsessed. I love it. It's a perfect summer read.
I agree that it is a perfect summer read. It takes place in Italy. Like, he is Irish. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure
Connor.
Yeah.
With one N. Okay.
He is, what's the age gap? It's like 14 or 15 years?
It's a pretty significant age gap. Yeah, I want to say 15.
But I thought it was done really well.
Yeah.
You don't think?
No. I thought it was smart to make it where he didn't know her like as a child, which I think that's an important distinction on age gap romances for me personally. Is he did not know her as a kid.
Yeah.
He did not interact with her at any point in time until she was like 15 or 16 maybe,
yes.
And even then it was very like
limited,
very very limited interactions.
He wasn't like hanging out at their house.
No. He also says he's like, I didn't even like clock you. Which rude,
Ooh.
but like he wasn't even like
you.
on her. She was not on his radar at all.
Yeah, and he multiple times in the book addresses like the power differential there. He's like, yes. I am significantly older than you. I am not going to. I don't want you have to make the decision here.
Yeah.
Like,
yep. Yeah. I also thought it was really smart too because he's also quite wealthy. We love. I forgot to mention that earlier. But she's like, no, I'm independently wealthy.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
fine. Don't need your help. That's not why I'm here. Which I also think was a fun little like
twist
on like an age gap. No, because typically it's like a much older man. He's super, super wealthy. You've got this poor girl. She's so pretty and bats her eyelashes. That's typically how they go.
Yeah, the Anna Nicole of it all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just saying.
R.I.P. But yeah, but I really loved it. Like, really loved it.
It's a great beach read.
Yes. Oh, also, I loved the little, like, wink at Deepened. Mm-hmm. They are set in the same universe, and you get, like, a little, like, I won't spoil what it is if you've not read it yet, but there's a great little, like, wink to folks that have read Deepened first.
Allie's been busy this year. 3 books in a calendar year.
As I said, she can't keep getting away with this. Dropping 3 books in 1 year. Oh my God, leave some for the rest of us. And because she's got the sequel, she's got the sequel to Bride coming out later this year. It's called Mate.
Right.
She's got Problematic Summer Romance, and then Deepened. That's insane. Also 3. Well, I guess Deepened and Problematic Summer are like similar genre.
Yeah. Yes. Mate is going to be the outlier there because
so crazy.
Megaverse.
Yeah. I also have like a scotch of a hot take on that. I didn't love Bride.
You didn't?
I didn't. I mean, I'll read book 2 because, like,
of course you
duh,
will.
of course. But I didn't love it.
I liked it. I liked that it was the bridge between less spicy Ali and more spicy Ali.
Sure. And I think that, yeah.
I think that was really smart. I don't know if that was, I'm going to give the credit to Ali and not publishers. I'm going to say that was Ali's doing because she is incredibly smart and talented. That she was like, oh, I think that my readers are going to have, they're going to need a minute to transition from
a soft launch.
Correct. From new adult, if you will. I guess that's what I would classify her.
Yeah, because they're not
really YA.
New adult. Yeah, that's probably fair.
To adult, shall we say?
Very adult.
Yeah. Bride being in the Omegaverse is like a total shift for her. She'd never written anything like that. Or at least never trad published anything like that. I don't know, like, her back catalog, if she had anything.
I don't know either. And I know that she obviously started out as like a Wattpad girly. Oh, hi, Charlie.
Sorry, Timmy.
Papa Trope entered the chat here, but yeah, I think so. I think she started out on Wattpad. I know she wrote a lot of
AO3.
AO3. She wrote some Kylo Ren fanfic.
What is it called? Raylo? Is that what Bronwyn told me?
Yes.
Shout out to Brownie.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I really like this one a lot.
I agree with you, and I think that it's an interesting callback to some of her other characters in What Not in Love.
Yes. Yeah, because it's the brother and then Deep End.
Yes. Which is interesting that she's building out like a
full universe. I think that's really fun. What else did you finish this week?
What else did I finish this week? Well, I can't fully talk about it, but I finished The Shots You Take by Rachel Reid, which is our book club book. Yep. And it might be my favorite read of the year thus far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I also have started, but I am not very far into it, so I don't know that I can, like, publicly comment too much on my feelings. Shield of Sparrows.
I'm sad. Oh my God! Wait! I'm so sorry. We have to go back to problematic summer romance for just a second.
Okay.
Give me your casting call.
Oh. Oof.
I fear this is so lame because it's just like low hanging fruit.
Are you gonna say George Clooney?
No.
Okay. It's like takes place in northern Italy, like Lake Como vibes, and I was like, that feels
No. I'm going with something a little more topical. Dakota and Pedro.
Oh.
Not great. Does that look like either one of them? No, but it's just like top of mind right now. And it kind of works.
I don't hate it. Also, I think he kind of plays an age gap romance in, I am going to forget the name of this film. He has another film coming out where
Pedro does.
Yes. I think it comes out soon, where he plays sort of a Hollywood, Lothario maybe feels like the wrong word. He is a Hollywood actor.
I don't see it.
Producer type. He has kind of a storied past with this woman who is married to someone else in the business, and they live in this beautiful home, and they have like a party, and he shows up and trouble ensues. The past comes to find him.
I'm going to bring you back to the casting call here.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know who I was picturing in my head.
Yeah, I don't either. It's a tough one. I will say what I'm remembering is the FMC has curly hair.
Okay.
They describe her looking as kind of Grecian, strong nose.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I think it might be Dakota Johnson.
I don't know that she gives me Grecian vibes, but I hear you.
I don't know.
Let me marinate on that a second. I wasn't prepared.
You knew I was going to ask that.
I wasn't prepared. No, because I have been casting for the
shots you take. Okay. Well, you can't say I'm here because this will come out before book club, and we can't give the girls.
I know. I'm not going to give you my casting call, but
I'll have to wait.
Can I just give you my overarching thoughts?
Sure.
Because this is not anything that I haven't maybe said publicly on other platforms.
Okay.
I'd never read a male-male romance before.
Really?
Well, I say that. We did do a callback to the Bergman Brothers series.
Right.
There is one book in there that is male-male, but it's really not, I wouldn't say spicy. Like light spice, maybe 1.5 chili peppers.
Wait, what about Kelly Finley's book? There's all kinds of male on male action there.
Yes, but that's more of a why choose though.
Yeah, but
I have read them in more of that context. But
Okay.
Somebody called me out and they were like red, white, and royal blue. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't read it. I watched it.
Okay.
And the movie is Fade to Black, which
sure. Well,
I get it. But I did not read that text, but this is so well done. It is a second chance romance. The guys are former NHL players, but they are in their 40s. So they like have actually had a second chance romance, which we don't often see, like older characters.
Well, they're like adults, which is nice because I feel like we get a lot where they're super, super young.
And they have like real human problems they have had or are dealing with. And it is, Rachel nailed it. 10 out of 10.
Rachel Reid.
Yes.
The author.
10 out of 10. She is writing, it takes place in Nova Scotia, which you know I love. I like a Carly Fortune in Nova Scotia. I'm into it.
I just don't like their accents. I don't like the Canadians' accents.
Okay, well,
I'm not listening to it either, so I'm reading it. I'm like physically reading it, not listening to this one. But yeah, the other like Canadian books that I've listened to, the accents kind of take me out of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, I read it.
But don't you know? And like the weird, it's like a little too much for me.
I don't mind it.
Okay,
but like I'm on Hockey Talk a lot, so I hear that.
Okay,
and that's what I'm associating.
Well,
with.
yes.
What else have I read lately?
You started Shield of Sparrows.
Yes. I'm still in the point in Shield of Sparrows where I'm not really sure what's going on yet.
I need you to please read that.
I'm working on it. I am working on it. I'm trying to consume as much content as I can.
It's so good. Well, let me tell you something I finished today.
Okay.
I listened to the second book of Navessa Allen's series.
Does that mean I can take that copy with me?
You can.
Wow.
You guys are not ready. It is so freaking good. I listened to it in the car today driving. Charlie was in the car with me working, clickety-clacking on his little computer, just like pounding them keys. He had his headphones on because he listened to 1 minute of the book and he goes, I don't want to listen to this. And I said, okay.
Teddy?
He put his headphones on and then he had to take a call at one point in the car and he was like, I'm going to need you to pause. And I'm like, what? And it's like, I'm listening on double speed too. And he's just like, how are you listening to this? And of course it was like the dirtiest, sexiest scene of the whole book. And he was like, hey, I got to take a call. I said, when does it start? He goes, 3 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just pause.
Can we talk about the double speed real quick?
Sure.
Amanda's giving a thumbs up behind the camera. Y'all are crazy. How do you comprehend anything that's happening? It sounds like
that's how we speak. I'm confused.
I know, but maybe my brain cannot absorb that information while I'm doing another task. If I was not doing another task, you were driving today, I would maybe be able to, like, if I was just sitting idly listening to it, maybe.
Once you go double, you can't go back. You turn that shit back to one speed, they sound like this. It's so slow. I'm like, I cannot listen to this. 1.7 speed is really like, that's really my sweet spot, but I can do 2 if I really need to hustle. Also, I got to figure out a way to keep up with these girls. You guys are reading too fast for me. I can't keep up. It's the only way. You got it. So now I'm out here trying to pound these audiobooks like, one a day or something if I can. But I'm listening to it at any free second I have, doing the dishes, not speaking to Charlie, got the headphones in, trying to get through another book because I got to come on here and be able to talk about them.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Can we talk about how cute Charlie was when he said he listened to the pod?
We can. It was very kind.
Papa Trope was very sweet. I feel like you do tell this story better than I do since he was told to.
Oh, okay. Papa Trope is a man of few words. Also, that's what we call Charlie, in case you're new here. Papa Trope is Charlie. That's my husband. And he was very sweet. He travels a lot for work. And when the very first episode came out a couple weeks ago, I sent it to him and he was traveling that day and he listened to it and he called me afterwards. He's like, oh my gosh, you guys did so good. And again, man of few words, I would say. And he goes, yeah, I just felt like I was at home at the kitchen table. And I go, what do you mean? He's like, well, you and Amanda were just talking and I wasn't. And I go, and I'm like, oh, that was okay. That was a fine compliment. No, but then, nice. Right. No, it was really nice. And then he goes, I think when you guys have new episodes out, I'm going to save them and listen to them while I'm on the road. So I feel like I'm at home. Aw, that was so
Nigel
nice.
Sitting right here between us.
He would never.
No.
He's too big of a menace. He can't. He simply cannot.
He would be licking the lens of that camera.
Oh, yeah. He's like in the camera. Like, these where my fans are? That's Nigel.
Honestly, yeah, this would just become the Nigel podcast.
100%.
That's what the people on Instagram want to see.
100%.
Okay, so any other books that we are looking forward to?
I was just looking that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, anything new? I mean, you have the goss about what's coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. No, you're putting me on the spot now. I can't remember.
Well,
no, don't do that to me.
I was being put on the spot for casting, so it only felt fair.
I was trying to remember the other book that I finished this week. I also finished the new Annabelle Monaghan book. It's a love story. That's the cover. It was really good.
Okay.
A very sweet, closed door romance, like off screen, fade to black sort of situation. It was really great though. Quintessential summer read. They're on a beach in Long Island. They both work in Hollywood. I think I gave it like a 3.75. But it was really good.
Yeah.
A very easy, very quick read.
A fast
really
read.
liked it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great beach read, right? Like
Perfect beach read.
It
hits all the beats of a rom-com that you want. Like you've got, the meet cute, the build up, the third act breakup, they get back to, it all works. It's perfect. If it's like you need something that you know what you're getting when you get into it. But it was really well done.
Question. So beach read. Mm-hmm. Are you reading a romantasy at the beach?
100%. But I read a romantasy anytime.
See, and at the beach, I need something. My barrier of entry needs to be very low at the beach because there's a lot happening, right? You got people running around. I need to be head on swivel for what could happen.
I'm going to be honest with you though. I'm not a beach girl.
Well, I prefer a pool next to the beach.
Right. There are snacks, there are drinks, there are shade, no sand.
The sand is the big one for you, which
right.
I also understand.
I'm also a paley, as are you, and I just burn so easily. So anyway, the beach is not really for me. But having said that, I think I equate summer reading to summer reading to me is the same thing as like a beach read, I guess, because again, not a beach girl. But when I think of summer readings, I think of Harry Potter.
Oh.
Because when those books were
launches,
coming out. And I can remember, going to the midnight releases with my cousin or making my dad, who was very upset about having to drive us somewhere at midnight to go pick up the book that we pre-ordered. And so to me, that's just like very nostalgic. And so I think of magic and world building and like fantasy books for summer.
So you can really gear up for a romantasy in the summertime. Oh, yeah. Is what you're saying.
But I can get geared up for a romantasy anytime, girl.
For a romantasy, for me,
Fall.
I have to. No, it's not even that. I just have to have the like brain capacity to get past like the first 50 to 100 pages where we're doing all the world building.
Info dump, sure.
Yes, and sometimes it doesn't matter the season. Like even though I want to get into it, my brain isn't always cooperating there. I'm like, I need another palate cleanser.
Sure.
So I am not out on Shield and Sparrows by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
I'm just in the world building phase, and it's going to take me a minute.
I gotcha. Another really great beach read book is the 3 books that we read for our author event a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
We had 3 authors that came in and we did like sort of a panel with them.
Yes.
It was really fun. Deidra Duncan, Kat McKenzie, Chrissy Schillig, they came in and we did a great little in-person discussion. It was really, really fun. But all 3 of their books I think are kind of like perfect summer reads as well. Deidra Duncan is Lovesick. Kat McKenzie, Work in Progress, and then Chrissy Schillig is Wish You Weren't Here. Wish You Weren't Here, set in Italy, also very Italian summer vibe. If you're going on a trip, that would be perfect. Kat McKenzie's book set in
Scotland.
Set in Scotland, also
And
perfect
England,
if you're traveling.
I guess,
the UK, the greater UK. And then Deidre's book is not necessarily like summery in any real way, but it is a classic rom-com.
Yes.
Which is why
it works.
Well, and she also told us, can we talk about this? Is this like,
I mean, I think the deal is done.
Okay. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. She got optioned to Sony for her book to be made into a movie.
Yes.
And
it will make a great
It will be a great movie. It's very Grey's Anatomy-esque.
Yes.
You've got like a group of doctors that are in their finals, like almost said their final season. In their final year of med school, they're all training to become gynecologists and obstetricians. Is that right?
Okay. Yep.
And it is so great, but I can completely see that as a rom-com.
It'll translate really well.
Yeah.
One of the things that they talked about, which I thought was really interesting, is of course when we do these panels, we take questions from the audience, we have questions ourselves, and we talk a lot about, or at least at some length, about the process that they go through and what that looks like. And it's very different for each of the authors.
Sorry, you mean the process of getting published?
Correct.
Okay.
And I thought it was really interesting. They talked about how many iterations of the title they went through specifically for Lovesick.
Yes. Yeah. This is so fascinating.
And one of them was it Grace's Anatomy?
Yeah, because the main character's name is Grace. Mm-hmm.
And
everyone in the audience was like, oh, that's so good.
And they were like,
but the problem is not the publisher. When it went to Sony for option, they said it's too close to Grey's Anatomy, so we can't pick it up. So they made her change, which I think is crazy that she got picked up or
for a pub deal.
Not picked up. She optioned it. That's the right word. She optioned it to Sony before the book even came out.
Yeah.
So wild how that happened.
Which, okay.
It's crazy. I wish I understood more about that process, but we'll have to have somebody on to tell us about like how that works.
Yeah, because I want to talk to our girl Elsie Silver.
Yeah.
There was some big news in the community that she announced here in the last week or so that the Rose Hill series has been picked up for episodic.
What?
Oh, you didn't?
Wait,
see
I
it?
missed this. Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Whoa, that is huge news.
How
did I miss that?
Say it's Prime, but I could be wrong.
Oh, we even know like what network.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like happening.
It's done all 4 books.
Sorry, you said episodic, so it's going to be a show.
Correct. That is my understanding, is that it will be an episodic drama, which is so interesting. So many of our romantasy books are being picked up,
are being
right
optioned
now because they know we're spending the monies.
Also, they're, say it with me, out of ideas. They've made all the superhero movies, and they're like, where are the good ideas? Oh yeah, the thing called a book. Yes. You know, the original screenplay, a book.
But it's interesting. We're seeing more and more.
I know, I love it.
These books getting picked up, even
Miss
before
Emily Henry. Every single book of hers optioned.
But before they've even come out.
That's crazy. Oh, Shield of Sparrows.
Correct.
Optioned before it even came out. Which we know why. It's fabulous, and you'll love it. Can't wait for you to read it.
I can't wait
to
read it. Yeah. No. I can't wait to finish it because
really
we have a lot of cues about how they're going to translate some of these romantasy works to the screen. That is tough business. Yeah. Because especially books that we hold so near and dear. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I know we have talked about ACOTAR. We have talked about winged creatures that transform, people that transform into creatures, etc., and making that look good. But also just the casting alone of some of these characters that we feel so strongly about. Because as we see when we cast at book club, what I think, what you think versus what somebody else thinks is so wildly different. And we cannot put Henry Cavill in everything.
Oh my God, thank God you said it. Okay. You know that's my line.
I know. But I said it for you.
Thank you.
But I fear you're going to be mad at me with this month.
You already gave me the warning. This smokes. At the end of every book club, we do this thing. It's called casting call. You'll notice we do it here on the show as well. But during every book club book club meeting. We thank you. It helps me think.
I know.
We do this thing called casting call, and everybody sends in their, they cast the movie version of the characters from the book, and it is so fun. It's like the highlight of book club. So if you ever hear us say, "Who's your casting call?" That's what we're talking about. Who are you casting in the movie
and
of
CAA,
the book?
If you're listening, we're available for hire.
Oh. We sure are.
We've got ideas, really strong opinions.
Okay.
Multiple things.
Oh, yes, of course.
Specifically the casting.
I have one more thing I want to say before we wrap up.
Okay.
The Tonys were this week. We should have talked about this at the beginning, but I'm sorry, we'll end it here. The Tonys were this week. If you didn't watch them, you totally missed out. The Hamilton, the 10-year reunion of the original cast of Hamilton came back together. They did a performance, like a mashup of some of the hits. It was
incredible.
Dare I say a 10?
You're so funny. Have I told you that?
I'm really killing it today. I loved it. It was so good. Our queen, Cynthia Erivo, was the host. She did 14 outfit changes.
And that Schiaparelli, she wore several Schiaparelli looks, but she wore this beautiful, like,
stunning,
molded,
gorge.
10 out of 10. Also important that Cole Escola.
Yes, shout out to Cole.
We love you, Cole, and we see you. And the Bernadette Peters, like 1996 Tony's dress that
Sickening.
You wore reimagined
Absolutely
was
sick.
Incredible.
Their work on Oh Mary, it was incredible. Every single, like, Cole got their flowers, and
go spend your doll hairs to see
absolutely.
it. If you're in New York, absolutely see it. It's incredible.
Anyway, Cole won for best lead actor
in a musical.
Correct, and so well deserved. So.
Was it a musical? No, play.
Play.
Also, if you have not watched their presser when they received their award backstage, it's incredible.
It's really, really good.
Cole is hilarious.
It's great. Yep.
Also, the theater is very important to us.
Support the arts.
Yes. And it was incredible.
Loved it. Love the Tonys. They're the best show. The best award show.
They're the most fun.
For sure. You can just tell everybody's like happy to be there.
And everybody is supporting everybody, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
So on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up here because we're filming late at night, which is not normal for us.
I'm tired.
Sleepy. We need our beauty rest. So on that note, go read your book. Bye.